Hey, it's Nathan with Crazy Marketing, and I want to welcome you to the YouTube Ads Mastery course. And this is just the introductory video where we go over what we're going to discuss and learn about throughout the course. So yeah, first, welcome. Second, we do have a Facebook group. Make sure that you join it. Go in there, ask questions, get updates to training, things of that nature. And also, don't hesitate to ask questions on the individual lessons as you're going through the course. Here to help you out. So if something's unclear, or maybe the format of Google Ads has changed, or you can't figure out what to click on, just leave a question. Again, want you to be successful, so we're here for you. So don't hesitate to reach out. All right, so this is the outline of the course. Basically, we're going to start with the initial setup, and during this time, you'll set up a YouTube channel, go through the Creator Studio, create a Google Ads account, a Google Analytics account, and then we're going to connect them all together. And more than likely, you have some of these accounts already, but we'll make sure that they're all set up properly and properly connected. And then we're going to go ahead and talk about the pixel and configuring it. We're going to talk about combining the Google Analytics and the Google Ads codes together to make one super awesome code. Then we're going to get into cross-domain tracking. So if you have multiple domains for your business, like maybe you have your WordPress website on one domain, maybe you have a Shopify store on another domain, maybe you have your training portal on another domain, maybe a shopping cart on yet another domain. So you might have multiple domains, and we're going to show you how to track visitors across all the domains that you have. And we'll talk about how to properly display that data inside of Google Analytics. We'll talk about installing your pixel on your various platforms, and then we're going to go ahead and talk about verifying your pixel with the Google Tag Manager, which is a handy little Chrome extension, let you know that you've installed things correctly. Up next, we're going to talk about goals and conversions. Now, of course, if you're not tracking your goals or your conversions, then you're not going to know how well your advertising efforts are actually performing. So it's very important to get this right. So we're going to set up conversions within Google Analytics, and also you're going to learn how to set up conversions within Google Ads, and you'll learn the pros and cons of each method. And then we're going to get into audiences. So first things first is you're going to set up your audience sources. So this would be connecting basically YouTube to Google Ads, Google Analytics to Google Ads, and various other sources together. And then we're going to talk about remarketing audiences and custom audiences, and then how to create audiences in Analytics and share that with Google Ads. And of course, this section is very important because if you're not targeting the right people, it's going to be mighty hard to sell them something. So that's all covered in this audiences section. Up next, we're going to talk about the videos that you're actually going to be uploading to YouTube to use as your ads. We're going to discuss the broad video strategy, so how to approach your marketing efforts. I use the triple threat strategy approach here, which involves 3 types of campaigns: an acquisition campaign, a direct campaign, and a retargeting campaign. And of course, we're going to cover this in detail throughout the course. We're going to talk a bit about video content, so what actually should you talk about in your videos, and then we'll talk about uploading videos and adding calls to actions and things of that nature to your videos. Up next, we're going to go through a massive campaign overview. We're going to learn the ins and outs of launching various campaigns, and we're also going to discuss the strategy behind your campaigns and how to properly name your campaigns so that way you can find them, because you're going to have a lot of them and it can be very hard to sort through them. So we're going to cover all that in this section. Then you're going to get an over-the-shoulder view of me launching a campaign, following everything that you learned throughout the course. So we're going to go over audiences, we're going to set up an acquisition campaign, a direct campaign, and a retargeting campaign. And during this module, it's all going to come together for you because you're going to see it in action. And I really think you're going to enjoy this module. And finally, we're going to go ahead and talk about optimization and scaling. We're going to do a dashboard overview, and we're going to configure your columns so that way you're looking at the right data so you can make good, educated decisions. And then I'm going to go over basic optimization strategy, and then we're going to do an over-the-shoulder view of myself optimizing several campaigns that we launched in the previous module. So you're going to see us launch the campaigns, and then we're going to optimize the campaigns, and so you're going to see all that in action. And so that's everything we're going to cover in this course. Again, real happy to have you. Don't hesitate to ask questions as you go through the training. Here to help you, and let's just get into it.